Alright, you are going to continue our lesson on properties of real numbers. So today we are going to talk about distributive property. In our previous video, we talked about commutativity. That I told you that for commutative, A star B should be equal to what? B star A. And today we are going to talk about another thing called distributive property. So here, when the word distributive means here, check, we are distributing it. So if I have this thing, I can distribute. I can tear this, give this to one cedi. If I have 50 cedis, I can give 1 cedi to Kofi, 1 cedi to Amma, 1 cedi to Mata, 1 cedi to Ata. So we are distributing the money. So the word distributive, it means we are splitting this function. So A star into bracket B star what? B operation C. So we are distributing. Distributing means this is, let me break this to you. If you have something like 2 times A plus B, if you want to distribute this property, the 2 is multiplying A and it is multiplying B at the same time. So your 2 is going to multiply what? Your 2 is going to multiply A, then you bring the sign. Then your 2 will multiply what? Will multiply what? Your B. So that's distributive. You are distributing it. So here, if you want, let's take this one too. Okay, let's A is going to multiply B plus C. So you are going to have A is multiplying B. You have A is multiplying what? B plus, then A is also going to multiply what? C. So you are going to get AB plus what? AC. So here the distributive means we are just taking what is common here. A is here, A is here. We are just taking A, then what is left here? B, what is left here? C. So it's the same thing. So it's just the sign. If there is nothing here in mathematics, it means you are multiplying. So A into bracket B plus C, as I wrote here, the same as what I had at the final glance. So here, distributive means we are sharing. So A will multiply B, then we will bring this sign. Then A will also multiply what? C. So that is just a brief explanation of what the term distributive means. I hope it's helpful. So yeah, let's go to the property. So here we are saying distribute, as I explained to you. So the A times, so instead of times, you see the sign here, A, this operation B, then in our previous it was plus. Do you remember that? So here you just bring the same sign, then A times this sign and what is C. This is what is called what? Distributive. So sometimes they will give you a question that it wants you to determine whether what? It is distributive or not. Let's see an example. Alright, let's take this one to see whether it is distributive. So 2 operation B C, this. You are going to see whether it is what? Distributive or not. So now let's take our first scenario. A star B equals a minute A plus B plus AB. Right? Good. Then A star B equals A plus B plus 2AB. I'm just going to split it. So let's see. We are just going to use this over this rule, right? So if we distribute this, we are going to get what? 2 star 3, then operation 2 star what? 4. 2 star what? 4. Now let's do 2 star 3. So quick. 2 star 3. Compare it here. You can see that your A is 2, your B is what? 3. So it's A plus B plus what? Your A plus B plus what? Your A and B. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 6. This is going to give us what? 11. Right? Let's do 2 times 4 here. So your 2 operation 4 is also going to be 2 plus 4 plus 2 times what? 4. So there is 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 is what? 14. So there is what? 14. So here, look at this sign. There is no commutative place. So let's find the answer for this. Let's do this operation. So this answer here is 11. Then this answer is what? 8. So I'm cleaning this side. This is 11 and 14. Keep the answer in your head. 11 and 14. So we had 11. This was 11 and this was 14. So here you are going to do 11 operation what? 14. So now you come back and use the second method. So you are going to get 11 plus B is what? 14 plus 2 into bracket 11 times 14, right? 11 plus 14 is 25. Then 2 times 11 times 14. Let's do it here. 4 and 4. 4 and 2 is also what? 4 1 1. So you are going to get 4 5 1, right? It's 154. Let's multiply 154 by 2 here. 2 4 8, 2 5 10, 2 so 3 0 8. So 25 plus 3 0 8, right? So if you add to 300, you get 320 what? 5 330 what? 2. Oh, 33. Let's check it and see here. 308. Let's add 25 to it. 5 plus 8 is what? 13, right? We are going to get what? 2. You add the 1 to it, you get 3. So 3 is correct. So here 333. So this is the answer. I hope it's clear. Let's take another example. I'll explain it to you. I will explain it to you again. So I told you A, if you distribute this A star what? B intersection A star what? C. So if you do the answer for this and do the answer for this, then you compare, right? Alright. So yeah, let's do one last property called associativity. I'm just explaining the formulas to you. We will take more examples under binary operations, and the examples will help us to understand it. So let's go to the next property. We call it what? Associativity or associative. You see whether they are associative or not. Good. They are associative or what? Or not. Now let's take one example from associativity. So we say they are associative. I'm taking A star, B, and or C. This is going to be the same as what? A star, B star, C. Look at something. Here, A star, then we are putting B and C in brackets. But here we are just putting a bracket for A and B, then we are leaving the C. So let's test something. Let's use 1, 2, and 3 to see whether they are correct. So we are going to use 1, 2, and 3. So let's try this. We are using 1, 2, and 3 to see whether this are what? Associative under the star. Right? Good. So let's take a question. We are taking a question. The question is, determine whether this star, so let's see something, A plus B plus AB, whether this is what? Associative or not. So we are using 1, 2, 3 because we have A, B, and C. So let's take the first one. 1. Yeah, I'm just writing. So I'm just writing. I didn't ever say my camera. This thing will break my camera. So A is 1, B is 2, C is what? 3, right? So we want to see whether they are associative or not. But don't forget what I told you about associativity. That if you get A star, B star, C, it should be equal to A star, B star, or C. Good. So let's try the first one. A star, B star, or C. So as I always tell you, the bracket, the one in the bracket must be treated first. So let's try B star C. B star what? C. And B star C is B. Which one is our B? Don't forget what I'm doing. A is 1, C is, so our B is what? Okay, I'm doing B star C, right? I'm just doing the one in the bracket. So initially, our B is going to be 2 and our C is going to be what? 3, right? So let's take this one rather. B star C. I'm just doing B star C through the following. So we can say this is our B and this is our what? C. B star C, right? So let's take 2 and what? 3. So our B is what? 2 plus our C is what? 3 plus 2 times 3. 2 plus 3 is what? 5 plus 6 is what? 11. So put this somewhere here. So we're going to do A star what? 11, because B and C is giving us 11. So let's try this. A is 11. We know our A is what? 1. So initially we are doing 1 star what? 11. So 1 star 11 is 1 plus 11 plus what? 1 plus 11 plus is A. A is 1, B is 11. So 1 plus 11, we are going to get 12. Right here. This is going to give us 12, isn't it? 12, right? Okay. So put this one somewhere. Put this one somewhere. Put this one somewhere. We are also going to try this one. So associative here. A star B star C should be equal to A star B star C, and it is true. Check 1, 2, and 3. 1 times 2 times 3. Check this and let's see. We are taking the star, this is star, as multiplication. Let's check this. 1 times 2 times 3. Wherever you see this 1, I'm using this as what? IB, and I'm using this as my what? So A is 1, B is 2, C is what? 3. So 1 times 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 2 is what? 2. 2 times 3 is also 6. Right? So this is 6, this is 6. So they are what? Associative. Right here. Let's take another example to finalize associative, and let's move on to something. So let's take 2, 3, and 4 to see whether these numbers are associative, whether these 3 numbers are associative. So 2 star 3 star 4 should be equal to 2 star 3 star what 4. So let's convert multiplication and see what will give us, what this will give us. 2 times 3 is 6. Sorry. Let's do it like this. So as the one in bracket, you are tackling this first. 3 times 4 is 12. So 2 times 12, right? 2 12 is 24. Right. 2 times 3 is 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is also 24. So you can see that the answer on the left hand side and the right hand side are same. So we can see this one are associative. So for associativity, A star B star C must be equal to A star B in bracket star C. So in summary, in this series we've done the 3 properties: commutativity, associativity, and what? Distributive. So for the commutativity, I told you A star B should be equal to B star A. For distributive, I told you A star B, let's say C, should be equal to A star B, A star C. Then for the associativity we just did, we are saying for this one, A star B star C should be equal to A star B star C. And that is the summary for the properties of what? Real numbers. So we are going to use these properties to do some binary operation. So we are done with the binary operation, of course. We'll just take a full question, then we will determine whether it is associative, commutative, or what? Distributive. So until we meet again, let's call it a day.